This is my main machine iPhone set, woo. It's all good, but Apple, you do not give me a high capacity battery. This does not matter. This can be difficult to defeat the second prize of the elementary school students handmade me with the knowledge of the second grade. We can know it is very simple to tie the two sets of setwoo together so that not only to achieve double the battery life want to use which, but also to realize the dual SIM dual standby. How is not it very amazing? Just two. So how about the world's first iPhone folding screen was born so well, no kidding. Let's get to the point of how I modified the iPhone to double the battery life of the iPhone. Before I start, I would like to say why I need to modify the first. I do not like to bring a mobile power supply. The second is the kind of backclip mobile power that will make the phone thickness increases a lot. Of the second backclip battery is belong to the use of charging at the same time will make the battery constantly heat, and then because the backclip is set on the back, so the heat dissipation is not good, which will eventually lead to the rapid deterioration of the battery life inside. So I actually do not recommend the use of backclip power supply. And because the backclip is set on the back, so the heat dissipation is not good, ultimately will lead to the inside of the battery life dramatically aging. So I actually do not recommend is to use the backclip type of power supply. Then for me there is only one way, that is from the internal modification of the battery. In fact, the principle is very simple, that is the phone screen slightly higher to plug a higher capacity battery, and then through 3D printing to recustomize a circle of the outer frame, so as to achieve the iPhone battery doubled. But to make a battery out of this is still quite difficult. Fortunately, before the micro-partitioning forum above, I met an old man. He started from the iPhone 4, began to rebuild, so at that time I contacted him so that the battery problem can be solved. Secondly, we are very worried about a signal in the end, how to affect the... In fact, I also recorded a comparison video with the other SE before a test in the subway station, and found that the signal in fact did not suffer any impact, so you can rest assured that this piece of continuity of the final performance is certainly very satisfied, so this completely solved the setwoo end of the battery life board. Next, to give you a rough demonstration of what is probably a modification process, if you are the first time to dismantle the machine, that is the bottom of the two screws unscrewed, and then use the suction cups to slowly suck up the screen, and then sucked out a small slit when the prying board, and then slowly cut around a circle of glue. Novice encountered the biggest problem is how to poke out the bottom of the glue. In fact, it is also relatively simple in fact, if you are afraid of the case, to remove this and then blow a simple blow on the bottom side of the second blow dryer. Use a hairdryer with a nozzle in the bottom of this side of the simple blow a second. Then pull the tape in a direction that is as horizontal as possible, not at a particularly large angle, or it will break easily. Then replace the frame. The frame is actually from the back of the place where it is first stuck in the next shell is relatively simple. In fact, it is just to snap the shell and then cover the screen. So at that time, he said that since we have raised it, we simply stick two more on the top of the CPU. And then he said, I'm sorry, this kind of cooling fins. The last step is actually very simple, is to glue the glue on everyone. Also remember not to squeeze too much on the middle and lower sides with this leather scarf tie. If you have other concerns about this improvement or have other needs such as feel bad, also welcome to tell me in the comment section or private message back, then I and the engineers can communicate again to improve the sew. Okay, above is the content of the video. See you in the next video.